I never thought I would see this day coming. The downfall of anime vanguards. Personally, I would say this downfall started from a few updates back, not just today. And no, I won't be glazing the game or any other game. Let's do a quick self-introduction. I have been playing and making videos on AV for the past 10 months, which was launch, which most people would know me for making. Macro, solo guide, and a few unit showcase. And trust me, I had fun making those type of videos. To make it even more fun, I would make a video where I would only use secret, then mythic only, etc. And even no Monarch videos. With the recent updates, they ruined that for me. There isn't no game mode where you don't need Monarchs. Now let's talk about when AV died for me. Update 3.5 was peak anime vanguards for me. That was when they added Secret Saber. In other words, the boss rush. At that time, they added a few new mechanics to where you could choose the servants to use. Now update 5 is where anime vanguards really died for me, like multiple ways. First way is they killed macro. They added a garbage system to where you have to interact with a portal if it spawned at the end of each game, which means you can't macro it or you will miss the portal that spawned if you press replay it to pawn. The second way they killed it for me is adding the status debuffs, which means our precious units we thought that couldn't be affected by anything. Sadly, I can't show it right here, but they so-called saying it's to make the game more fun. Each boss from that story does something different too. Now that's a better way of implementing something. So one boss steals your unit, the other Reagan. The other is immune to all elements, except one. But if you go to the legend stages, you get hit with a debuff. As you can see for the first few acts, one unit is recommended, but after that, it start going down a hill. Please note that I am not talking about having specific units, but the problem is, from you reach this act, every stage started having one thing in common, which is Reagan enemies. Which is like, WTF would you do that? It's basically a copy and paste at this point. And I mean, every stages have regenerate enemies. Right here they stated you need Lancer, which stop regenerate, but with a big but. He doesn't do that until upgrade 7. They claim they're the best TD game, but I don't think so. It's like they ran out of ideas. As you saw, you requires Lancer for everything, because they regenerate. For this update, the guilty gear is mid. And this is where they started with EX stages garbage. It's like this, no Monarch, go and chill on Act 3. Like straight up, and trust me, even Act 3 was hard. Because they added new mechanics to where the enemies is immune to most damage. FYI, I'm talking about the legend stages. They started to add pity after 8 months, which getting Yamamoto took 264 tries. And trust me, this is a small number of clears. It took players 300 plus clears just to get Igris on launch. I even lost count to how long it took me. I had to macro for him, and same with Yamamoto. But we have some of those players who complained about macro but still used it. Like it's bad for the game, etc. The macro PC players used is super broken, but you don't see mobile players complaining. But back to the main topic. This stages right here is the Monarch only. I have 2 clears, but that's with other players. It's not like I can go in and solo, because this boss spawned right on wave 5, with a 2 million plus flipping HP. Like dude, and the worst part, my Monarchs barely damage him. I'm talking like Monarch Aizen and Vegeta. Here is why I think it's a problem. They keep adding expensive units. Aizen takes 140k to max out. Vegito takes like 60k to max, but to achieve his second form, it costs a lot. So they need to buff farms, or set these difficulties to higher waves, or just remove the stupid mechanics they added. I can't be the only one that's fed up with it. I'm a solo player. I can't depend on other players just to clear one game mode. If not, I have to grind for 10 hours. I'm not like those rich YouTuber who spend 20k just to get Monarch or stronger. And when you're doing YouTube, it's who's faster to upload wins at the end of the day. Me who have to hit a pity of 75 to get the unit, versus somebody who's hitting it in 10 runs, which is almost 8 times longer. They said they stopped making units that needs Monarch, but I don't see that. Having a Monarch is like playing the game on 2x, especially if it's meta that's 3x speed. And I have another point to prove too. It's on the latest map, This is for players who say I don't know or understand what I'm saying. Once again, let's show you an inventory check. Technically, let's talk about what I'm missing. I'm missing Divolo because I didn't play that update. For Secret, I'm missing Baikan, Astolfo, Subaru, and Invisible. Some spot are blank because I haven't evo them, like Choi, Fryron, Yawatch, and Slime too. Didn't evo Valentine's cause DIO solo. For exclusive, I'm missing the leaderboards units. So tell me I ain't playing the game. So here I will point out how dumb the devil are. Like they don't play the game for the game. Hope you get what I mean. Here is a secret tech when using this unit. He's similar to Gohan, I think. So his passive is that he's placed automatically. Every third unit that's placed. So yeah, that's if you're using him. Anyways, 2x speed. Until where I will show you something. By the way, this started from Vanguards SJW. Alright, as you will see, I placed Levi, and no other enemy is in front of him. So technically, he should be targeting this enemy. So I think because I have it set to bosses. That's why he wasn't targeting the boss. Changed it to first, and bro still ain't attacking. So what's the point of testing before releasing the update? Target first, and still nothing. If I set to weakest, it won't make a difference. Let me know what you think about the current state of anime Vanguards.